It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers. Burner at wide receiver. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the 49ers and the Cardinals. And it's all up next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they too come in off the bye, so we should have two teams that are eager to get back at it.
And players are creatures of habit. You can bet they enjoyed the time off, but you know they're also ready to get right back into the swing of things.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that, because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Running on first down is Cook, but he didn't find much there. Call it a gain of 3, second down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Cook up the gut. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, you know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll drop to throw. Out to his left. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. It's their quarterback. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 9th-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
The Niners at 11-2 now, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Purdy.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Well, he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's kind of like clockwork right now for them.
10 more there and another first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed.
Touchdown! A great play there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year.
And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
3rd down and 13.
To throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Niners will go on offense first and 10. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Purdy off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. You look at this Arizona defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
That escapes. In the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this is Cook with the grab. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out right at the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They run the counter with Cook. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. These two teams all tied after 1. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
As they've got it as we resume action. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll set up to throw.
He gets that one complete to Wicks.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Here's Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Niners are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's got some space here. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. That good for 19 and a first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
On 2nd down, Williams takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Purdy looking to throw.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
He'll look to throw.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration, because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grab.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He'll take it at the 42.
A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return.
And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
They go play action here. Purdy.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They try the left side here with Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And it is caught.
A beautiful fake.
And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now he is just 2 catches away from 1,000 on his career. 998 currently. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
3rd down and 1.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw here. His throw incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back to throw again. And complete right side to Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not two. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Back to throw.
I had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that drive's going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on 3rd down, but on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
And his kick is indeed good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Shifts by him. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we've reached halftime here in a...
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And now off to the races down the right side.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Well, Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Purdy now to throw.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
And he will find his man on the outside. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Purdy throw complete here to Ayuk.
Now we watch everything with great anticipation because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, a big one, 1,000.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction.
Now Purdy.
Touchdown 49ers. From 21 yards away. As these guys are able to extend their lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals.
They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll dump this off to Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. There's some strong running. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubly believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
11 more on that one and another 1st down. They run it again with Cook. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 37. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. They'll set up to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Second and 14. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
They're going to look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. Brock Purdy and the offense back out there.
He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yeah.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Looks like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. Hands it off out of the gun.
And getting this just shy of midfield, he'll spot it at the 49.
112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. from the gun. He'll hand this off.
Down to about the 22 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there.
With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what, 3rd down, all you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this one almost the length of the field, but that's exactly what
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of the special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
152 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Right back to him on 1st down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brock Purdy.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook.
To about the 40-yard line.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Now back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. A give to Cook out of the gun. There he goes left side. And bulldozing his way through. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
He gets that one complete to Wicks.
They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. 2nd and 5.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of the tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the 49ers use the big play to extend their 4th-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The football going back over to Arizona now.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. He'll drop to throw.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw again.
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Inside the 10.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after. Reception, a quick change in the situation here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list.
And the 49ers tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
A short throw pulled in by Woods.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw, eluding the pressure right. 23 yards on the tuck and run. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire...
And he works free. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 21 yards away.
And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2nd down and 6 now. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
Here's Purdy.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. Defensively. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
He may go.
And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Extra point try now for Moody.
And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Jair Brown who's got it.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy trying to get that extra running.